All right, another week, another mail day. So cheers. Oh, definitely needed that. So first up, got this big package, or only thing, instead of just first, from Caligari Records. Lots of maggots. I'm not going to spread them all over the fucking ground because, good God, I don't want to clean it up. All those little babies will come running in and ruining it everywhere. So, I got a nice hefty stack. Actually, don't recall ordering this many, but maybe I did. Actually, I did because I had one order saved to order at some point, and then I went ahead and made a new order. And I was like, yeah, go ahead, I'll buy both of them. First up, nice sticker. Homie looking like fucking London Underground, which I know that's where it's from. A couple of title card things, which I kind of like how these are, where it's actual like postcards, individual to each band. So that's, well, this one ain't, but some of these other ones. Oh, and this is what I sought out for. So let's go ahead and pull that one up immediately. Here we go. This is Hallucinate from the Bowels of the Earth. Really good fucking progressive death metal. More along the lines of, say, not Possession, Pestilence to a damn good degree. I'm trying to think of the other band that's similar that has been recently that came out that escapes me. I know it has some leanings toward horrendous, but I think that's more in songwriting than actual structure and sound. I just know that I listened to the first two songs. I think I actually went to the fourth song, but I was kind of zoning in and out while I was taking care of shit. Thought it was fucking fantastic. Had to go ahead and hold up. Okay, we're back. I don't know, a little bit of cat drama. Really not quite sure what set that all off, but everyone's separated now. But anyway, Hallucinate, very fucking good death metal. I highly recommend. So go pick this up. Should be on probably those best of lists. The artwork didn't come out looking as cool as I thought, but whatever. This next one up is Spasticus and Boya. Spasticating Execution. I don't think I actually bought this, so I think this is a freebie, which is very cool. I do know Boya, this band. Split between each. They both have 3 songs, it looks like. Or maybe it's a collaborative album. I'm not sure. I'm very interested to give this a listen. I do like the artwork a lot. It kind of reminds me of like mid-80s comics like Conan or something like that. So, very cool. I appreciate this. And if it was something I ordered, well, guess I surprised myself. This I do know I ordered. This is Cryptium Vile Emergence. Very good fucking old school death metal. Very cool artwork, which I really love. This artist I know has done stuff for a bunch of newer bands recently. I'm trying to think of any of them, which I think Altered Dead was one of them. But either way, really good fucking death metal. Highly recommend as well to go pick up this EP because it's only 4 songs, but well worth it. On that note, another swig of the swill. Next up is Dream Unending, Tide Turns Eternal. This is a progressive death doom album. I really liked it when it came out. I held off from ordering it for whatever reason, which I think it was because I was ordering it from Caligari, even though that $20 spin was putting it out. I thought it was fucking fantastic. I can't recall at this moment which guys are on this album that were noteworthy where I listened to the album first and then I was like, oh, I'm paying a little bit more attention to it, and you can really hear the influence of those members. So sorry that I can't recall anything. I think this was from last year, or maybe it was from the year before. Not quite sure, but really love the visuals to it. Kind of a vaporware death metal type of aesthetic to it. But excellent album. I hope that they do another one and not peter out. I think closest to me mentally from what I remember it sounding like was kind of a more melancholy stomach earth, which would be great if we can get another album from them, but I doubt it. Next up is Rude, Outer Reaches. Rude is an old school death metal band. I love the aesthetic for this album because it's similar type of material that like I do for Ishimura, which I'm going to be resurrecting and bringing back, and most notably Inner Sphere. Very cool fucking artwork. Nasty, disgusting death metal. I do have quite a few of their other albums or releases. I can't recall if they're EPs or mixed between the two, but very cool. I think all of those, except for the Cryptium, were from the previous order. Also minus the split because I don't recall ordering that at all. These other two are from the newer one with Hallucinate. Plus, yeah, just these two. This one is Atrament, Scum Sect. I believe this is a crust D-beat type of project. I know I've just kind of glanced over it, listened to it. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll throw it into the cart, pick it up. Don't really have anything else to say about it besides I checked out probably 2-3 minutes worth and I said it's worth my while and went from there. This last one is Grotescuaries, Vile Crematorium. A crematory. Okay, it's too many crematory. So many fucking vile. I'm gonna just fucking name a bunch of my fucking shit vile, whatever the fuck. But good old school death metal. I think this is with Cam Lee on vocals, and I think Raja on guitar. But don't quote me on that. I might have that mixed up with a different band with a similar name. So I don't know. I know I checked this out. I kind of recognize the logo, so that's why I think it's that specific band. But it might just be a similar looking logo. I get mixed up all the time. I'm a stupid man. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. So, that's that good hefty amount of good slock. So, we move on to the next section where I kind of ramble about what I'm doing musically and other projects coming up, which I will say I am going to go. I think after I record this, I'm going to try to do more editing and do a different rendition of what I do for editing my music before I put it out, as far as my mix and master and everything, which is extremely fucking simple. But we'll see. I might do like a short version, but I have a longer version in my head that I want to do, where like take you through the whole process of from song creation and tracking all the way to final product that I'm going to present to the audience. So that next video probably me tomorrow, day after, not quite sure. I'm going to kind of see about filming. If I don't like it, toss it in the trash, go with my longer project. Well, I'm still going to do the longer project. That probably be done maybe by Sunday or whatever. That's videos. I only think like a handful of people care, which is fine with me. I'm glad that anybody fucking cares. Going on musically, I think I don't know. Yeah, Irradiated Marrow. I think I released that after I did my video from last week. So, really happy with that. Metal Archives hasn't approved it for being too metal or not. Haven't double checked it because the first album they considered was riffless grind. No big deal. I made sure the second album was a lot more death metal oriented. And then the next one after that, which I'm kind of plotting out what I'm going to be doing, I might start tracking that maybe next month after. Not quite sure. Right now I have tracked 6 songs for the next Cave album. I have one more that I want to track, and then that album I will wrap up with the vocals, hopefully by this weekend. Get it mixed down, send off to Pan, and that's going to be released on Centipede Abyss a couple of months down the line. I know he's told me the schedule for everything. I just can't think of it offhand. I also have been tracking the next Vertebrae Fetish Totem. Got some good positive feedback on my other channel with the drumming with that, so I'm quite happy with even that already. Liking the riffs that you can barely fucking hear over the drum heavy videos that you get. But I have 4 songs. I did another one just today. I think that's going to be like a 13 song album. Be a little bit over half an hour, between 30 and 40 minutes. I'm thinking leaning towards the 35-38 minute mark. But gotta work out some things, see how it works out, while keeping it still that abysmal sounding horribleness that I did for the first album. Just a little bit more refined so you can hear the riffs a bit more. A little bit less Void Meditation Cult, which was my main influence. A little bit more skeletal. I think I pronounced that right. It's like Y skeletal. But I don't know how it's actually pronounced. Maybe a little bit more Were-Goat into that. We'll see how it goes. I hate doing that. I hate fucking damn making the mouth noises. I'd rather just ramble about fucking bullshit. Oh. A new mince project. I got all that pre-mixed. Probably gonna work on that after I finish up this part of the other video. I might pull something else out instead, like boiled tongue, and I'm gonna hopefully get that done tonight and get that out. I already have the artwork. I have a new name for it, which is gonna go in with how I do everything. Kind of inspired, and really like this AI generated artwork with the name that it doesn't make any sense. It actually is not words, but that's what I'm going to go with. I might recant that by the time I get to it being out. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it out tonight, just because after I have 14 songs for it, I got all the pre-mixing done. Now I got to do the actual mix. and then render all those down and master. More likely tomorrow or Thursday, but by that time I'll even know fully. Finished all the vocals for Zykola, what, something, the fucking whatever. Can't remember the. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just rambling on about fucking bullshit. I don't even know. Either way, I finished all the vocals for that. Had to retrack the drums for the first one. Got to do some mixing on the snare to make it all sound similar, because this changed the settings, and then there was some clipping on the mic that kind of cut off the ring out, so I got to try to recreate that with a little bit of tinges of reverb and echo and make it all sound similar. Do my treatment to the vocals for that as well. That way I can pass it on to Pan. He can release it. That should be done. I don't know. I'm done. I'm getting faded. It's time for fucking dinner. Whatever. Night. Cheers.